Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg, and we are continuing our look at the Might and Magic series by taking a brief break after Might and Magic 4 and 5 to look at Heroes of Might and Magic, a spin off series that they released two games for between Might and Magic 5 and 6, with the first one released in 1995, I believe. And we're going to get to Heroes of Might and Magic 1, but I wanted to take a brief moment to look at sort of the precursor to that spin off series. Yes, it's technically a spin off of Might and Magic, but really only in, say, the storyline and kind of the fantasy elements, because I don't think any Heroes of Might and Magic game covers any of the sci-fi elements that are seen in the first 5 Might and Magic games. And actually, the gameplay of Heroes borrows a lot more from an earlier game that they New World Computing released in 1990 called King's Bounty. And so I'm not going to play it. I'm not going to make a video on it or anything like that. So we're just going to check out this YouTube video. I did play it myself for a little bit, like 10 minutes, just to kind of look at it. And yeah, it's pretty clear to see that it is a precursor. So when you fire up King's Bounty, you got your choice of 4 different characters, a couple of very knightly men, one sort of barbarian man, and then like a female sorceress. And then when you load into the game, you get this. You get like kind of a top-down view of a guy on a horse moving around a map. And fun animations there. And you can go into your town and recruit soldiers, archers, pikemen, cavalry, knights that you can get and stuff like that down the line. And you have money, and you're going to go around and fight battles and find treasure in order to get more money. And there's also like contracts that you can get, so you can go and hunt down specific targets to get paid big amounts of money. There's spells that you can cast, siege weapons, and there's a lot of monsters roaming the land. So if we go to the battle screen, this is a battle in King's Bounty. So your troops there on the left, turn-based, enemies on the right, and you're kind of moving sort of in like a grid. And you have different units with different capabilities, and they're grouped together in large numbers. So you have like 30 militia there, all in one stack, moving across the grid. And then you have like archers that can actually shoot from a range, and you can cast spells during combat as well. Okay, so yeah, I mean, that's King's Bounty. That's all I really wanted to say about it. It's certainly kind of primitive, but for 1990, pretty cool. And I think we'll be able to see, if you're not familiar with Heroes of Might and Magic, a lot of this is going to look very similar to what we're about to play. And if you have played the series, then yeah, you can certainly see the foundations here. Yeah, pretty interesting. I think it's pretty interesting. I had never known King's Bounty. I didn't know this existed. I didn't know Heroes of Might and Magic had any precursors. And so from what I can put together, I guess they were kind of like, well, we want to make another King's Bounty game, but Might and Magic is our main series. Let's make a spin-off. Let's include the Might and Magic name in the title, but update it with King's Bounty kind of mechanics. And we'll use like kind of Might and Magic as like the storyline basis. But you can already see like, there are fantasy elements to King's Bounty. You can see there's magic, there's fair sprites, there's gnomes, there's orcs, there's zombies. A lot of this is exactly what we're going to see in Heroes of Might and Magic. And since Heroes ditches all the sci-fi elements, yeah, I think you basically could call Heroes of Might and Magic 1 King's Bounty 2. I think that very well could have happened, but they wanted to cash in on the Might and Magic name a little bit. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I think it's cool to see that this is the foundation of that series. And King's Bounty actually did continue. There are a bunch of games in the King's Bounty franchise. This is the only one released by New World Computing because they obviously moved on to Heroes of Might and Magic. But it ended up in the hands of like a Russian game publisher. And there's been a bunch of King's Bounty games. There's like 5 of them or something like that. I didn't know any of them existed. I didn't even know this existed, but there you go. Okay, so that's King's Bounty. Let's move on to Heroes of Might and Magic 1. Let me fire it up. Again, this is all through GOG. And, oh boy, it's a loud one, baby. Sorry. So that right there, I mean, that is just like a pure shot of nostalgia into my veins. We owned, I'm almost certain, I don't think that I played it because I like pirated it or something. I'm pretty certain we owned Heroes of Might and Magic 1 when I was a kid. And I didn't play it a lot because we also had Heroes of Might and Magic 3, which came out, I think, in 99. And so when I was like 9, 10, 11, that was when I was getting more into PC gaming. Before that, it was just kind of messing around on Super Nintendo and stuff. So yeah, I mean, by the time I probably tried out Heroes of Might and Magic 1, we had 3. And 3 blows this out of the water in every aspect. But I think I remember firing this up just kind of out of curiosity and stuff like that. And I remember just even back then being so charmed by this intro and the graphics and the kind of colors and the simplicity of it. So that intro there is just really nostalgic for me, even though I probably didn't spend that much time playing Heroes of Might and Magic 1 compared to 3. But yeah, pretty cool. Okay, so we can see here, not many options. New game, load game, high scores, and credits. So we want a new game, standard game, campaign game, and a multiplayer game. We're just going to go with the standard game. We're probably not even going to finish it. We're just doing one video for these Heroes of Might and Magic games just to take a look at them. But we have game difficulty, easy, normal, hard, and expert. And then your opponents, which are ranging from dumb, average, smart, or none. Oh, and genius. Right, genius. So we'll just have 3 average opponents. Then you pick your color, which is sort of weird because that actually is picking like your lord, which determines, I think, several things. I think that determines like your town and your units and stuff like that. So you've got blue, which is kind of this wizardly looking guy. Green, which is the barbarian kind of guy. Yellow, which is this princess individual. And then red is the stalwart knight. So let's go ahead and be red. We'll be classic. And then there's King of the Hill as an option, which bumps up the difficulty. And then you can pick from one of a number of scenarios. And so this is going to determine the map and sort of the relics and objects that are around the map, monsters around the map, layouts of the towns, things like that. So we probably want to pick a pretty easy one if we can find one. So Squirrel Lake. It's large size, easy difficulty, much to explore, many treasures. The greatest danger lies close to home. Interesting. Actually, that bumped up the difficulty rating to 80%, even though it's marked as easy. So perhaps we should go with Claw. Actually, yeah, let's do Claw, and we're going to just set it to one opponent that is smart. We're going to go with that, okay? All right, and now here we have Heroes of Might and Magic 1. So compared to King's Bounty, we still have kind of a top-down view of a guy and a horse next to his castle. And he's surrounded by things that he can move on to. But yeah, the graphics, quite a bit improved. And this is on DOS. But big bump in 5 years over King's Bounty 1. Okay, so if we go into our town, the town of Fountainhead from Might and Magic 3, I guess, apparently, we can build things. We already have a thatched hut, and it doesn't let us. Oh, there. So a thatched hut produces peasants. And an archery range we have produces archers. We also have a well, increases the growth rate of all dwellings by 2 creatures per week. We have the Thieves Guild, provides information on enemy players, provides scouting information on enemy towns, blah, blah, blah. And a tavern increases morale for troops defending the castle. Okay, so let me just sort of, again, recap kind of a basic explanation of what these are. So they're turn-based strategy games. And the idea is that you're going around, you're doing battles, you're finding treasure in order to build up, you know, your funds and to increase the strength of your army and your lord or whatever they're called. And you're building up your capitals, your main towns, your castles, blah, 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 in order to get additional buildings that unlock higher end units. Like eventually we want to get cathedrals to produce paladins because they're fucking strong, you know, and things like that. There's not obviously a huge number of choices in Heroes of Might and Magic 1. We have basically peasants, archers, pikemen, swordsmen, cavalries, paladins. That's the extent of it. And so you're building up your armies by adding new types of units, but there's not that many. And then you're adding more and more of those units into your armies. So right now we have 39 peasants and 3 archers, which is not too many, obviously. Because the way that it works, so, you know, each archer then can do 2 to 3 damage with their shot. And so if you have one archer just by himself, he's doing 2 to 3 damage when he shoots. But if you have 100 archers in a group and they all shoot, they're doing 200 to 300 damage with each shot. And you can see that an archer has 10 hit points. So if you're shooting an enemy archer 200 to 300 damage, you can kill a lot of enemy archers in one shot. So and that goes for basically everything. You know, peasants have 1 damage, have 1 hit point. They're very weak and shitty. But if you get 1,000 of them in a pack, you're probably going to lose hundreds of them in a big fight in one shot. But they have the potential to do, you know, a decent amount of damage themselves if they manage to land a hit. But they're slow, so they don't get much movement. And I don't know if we can look, I don't think we can look at cavalry yet, but they can move, obviously, much farther on the map. So we'll see battles. They're going to look very similar to what King's Bounty did, sort of just a side-by-side kind of grid, turn-based fight like that. And that's basically it. And the goal is to eliminate your opponents and take over their castles and stuff like that. So it's certainly a very simple game at this stage. We're going to recruit 12 more peasants, 8 more archers, and we're going to add that to our group. You can see we have 6,000 gold. That's their main currency. But then there's a lot of separate currencies. Wood, sulfur, crystal, mercury, ore, and gems. And that's spent for all sorts of other things. I think like when you recruit paladins, you have to spend crystals or something like that. And it's round based as far as the turns go. So I have a hero, my guy, who can move around the map a certain amount each turn. And then you have your castles, and you can build one new building, if you can afford it, each turn. And so then once you've done everything you can do, you pass your turn, it goes to the next person, and down the line until it gets back to you. I don't think I really needed to explain all that, but yeah, I mean, your turn is essentially limited by how many heroes you have, how much they can move, and if you want to build a building or not. Okay, so that's pretty much all we can do unless I wanted to build the Mages Guild, which we could. It would allow us to actually get some spells. It's not super cheap, but spells, I think, are kind of good. Alternatively, we could get the blacksmith and start pumping out pikemen. Or the armory and start pumping out swordsmen. We are limited somewhat by funds. For right now, let's grab the Mage Guild. Just because spells, I recall, are pretty good. So we're going to buy a spell book for our hero. So his spell that he got is View Mines. Cause all mines across the land to become visible. He also got Protection. Magically increases the defense skill of the selected creatures. And Bless, cause the selected creature to inflict maximum damage. So, you know, you got archers doing 2 to 3 damage. If they're blessed, it's going to be 3 damage. Okay, so that's what we got. It's random spells that you're given when you build the Mage Guild. And we can upgrade it a couple more times, and we'll get some new spells. I don't, you know, View Minds is pretty shitty, but the other one's not too bad. So, I don't know how to cast a spell. You know. I have no idea. It's I haven't played this since I was like 10. So, you know. Okay, so we moved over to a treasure chest, and we can either take 1,000 gold for ourselves, or we can distribute the gold to the peasants, and in which case our hero will get 500 XP. So we're gonna go for the XP, because your heroes do level up, and they will get new kind of skills, which is an important factor. Here we have a fairy ring. Our army gains luck for its next battle. I don't know. Right, so good luck sometimes lets your army get lucky attacks, double strength in combat. And that was the extent of our movement. So that's going to be it for our turn. And then now it's the next turn. And so now it's month 1, day 2. Windmill. Come back next week for more. You gave us 2 crystals. Here, a leprechaun offers us the lucky rabbit's foot for the small price of 2,000 gold. Do we wish to buy this artifact? And you don't get any info on it. Yeah, I imagine if you play this game multiple times for a bit, you're going to know what they all do. But sure, we'll buy it. Just for demonstration purposes. So we go in here and we have Lucky Rabbit's Foot increases our luck in combat. So now we have +2 luck. Hard to argue with that. And then that's it. And we go back here and we can build another building if we want. So we could add a level to the Mage Guild. It would cost a lot of our extra resources. But there you go. Now we got blind. Prevents creatures from moving. And we got haste. Increase the speed of any creature to very fast. Now, you may be wondering, why don't I just go back and keep recruiting? That's because these numbers refresh every week. So at the start of each week, all these numbers refresh and you can get more of them. But for now, unless I build new buildings, that's it. Okay. So there we found some wood. And here is a sawmill. So we take control of it. It's going to mark it with our flag. And now we get 2 wood every day, which is pretty good. You can also see... Okay, well, here, let's go to the obelisk. This is going to show us a map to some treasure. We got to figure out where that is. And then you can see here some creatures. So we got lots of dwarves and lots of centaurs. We don't really want to fuck with that yet, because they will demolish us. And that's all the sort of information you get. You don't get exact numbers of how many dwarves there are or anything like that. It's just a vague lots. And more lots of centaurs. Okay, and that's it. Day 5. And we're just kind of going about our business, revealing more of this map. A group of peasants with a desire for greater glory wish to join you. Do you accept? Yes, I do. Now we have 71 peasants. Lots of griffins. So that's a tough battle, and that's what they meant about us being kind of protected by griffins. So we can't really be assaulted by the enemy until they deal with those griffins. And hopefully by that point we've prepared. Alright, here we got some mercury. And we can also get the alchemist for an extra mercury every day. Lots of gargoyles, lots of rogues. Okay, and that's pretty much the extent of our area here. It's a very small map. So now we're going to go back, because it's going to be a next... it's going to be the start of a new week tomorrow. And let's not waste the respawn. So we're going to go ahead and grab the armory. So we're going to grab 4 swordsmen. Okay. And now, boom, month 1, week 2, day 1. It's the week of the hedgehog. All dwellings increase population. So, you may be wondering, why is it a 7-day week when in Might and Magic it's a 10-day week? And that's because this game takes place on a different world than any of the ones in Might and Magic. And there is a backstory about the guy... Some guy fled his world and came to this one, and he's joined by his entourage, or I don't remember exactly. Alright, so now this all refreshed, so we can spend our well-earned money to recruit more soldiers. And we do make money. We do make a certain amount of money per day. I don't think it's represented here. I think maybe that's Might and Magic 2 where they started. They added in, you can upgrade your castle itself to get more money every day. So for now, it's just a set amount. Okay, but there's our little piddly army. So we're gonna go for, let's go for the dwarves. Okay. So there's 5 of them, and each one has 4 in it. They have 20 hit points. They're slow, and you know, they do some damage. They do some damage compared to our swordsmen. Though we got 25 hit points each, medium speed, 4 to 6 damage. He's definitely quite capable. But we do have some spells. So we could cast Bless on our archer. And so now, as long as he's buffed, he's going to do max damage. So there's no visible grid. They added that, I think, with the second game. So you can't see a grid of how far you can move, but you know, it's basically squares. Like this is one square, and then this is a second square that we can move. So, you know, if you count it as like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I don't know, 7 squares across the grid, it's pretty small scale. So we're just going to skip the swordsman, and we're going to skip the... maybe I'll bump the peasant up a little bit. Alright. So, he actually got good luck, so he did max damage anyways. And now his bless is gone, so that's it. So we want to do as much damage with the archer as we can, in order to whittle down their numbers. And, you know, ideally, you want to kind of soften up your targets so they do less damage with each of their swings. We'll go ahead and swing 64 damage, so I killed 3 of them. And then he did another attack and dead. Okay, since we have high morale, we actually get to go again. So we'll move there. We still have not lost a swordsman. Our good luck is really shining through here. And that's it. Easy peasy. We didn't lose a single unit. And we get XP. And we clear that out. So then we can go in there. So we could take the money. Could take the XP. I think we're just doing pretty good on money overall. And I'd like to get some levels. So there you go. Ambrose has gained 2 levels. Attack skill +1. Defense skill +1. So your attack skill is a bonus added to each creature's attack skill. Defense skill is a bonus added to each creature's defense skill. So, what is attack skill and defense skill? I'm not quite sure. I don't know if that's like a chance for each one to hit or something. I wonder if we have an answer for that. Well, it doesn't directly affect the damage output. It serves as a main modifier when calculating the amount of breakage caused. I think that's for Heroes 3, though. And it says it's kind of different for every Heroes of Might and Magic game. Okay. Again, this might be for Heroes 3, this explanation, but it's basically you compare attack skill to the enemy's defense skill when they hit, and that difference then, apparently, for every point of difference between your attack and their defense, you deal 5% more damage. And for every point lower, you deal 5% less damage. So if your attack is 20 points lower than their defense, then you deal half damage. I guess. I mean, that's sort of... It makes sense, I guess. Bottom line, I would imagine it's something you want. You want good numbers. Gazebo! My liege, I will teach you all that I know to aid you in your travels. So we gain another level. Okay, so I guess they didn't have skills yet in this game. Again, much like Might and Magic, and every other time we do this sort of thing, you can just see, like, where things are going to get better and where things are going to improve. So right now, I guess all levels do is add attack and defense skill. And maybe for some heroes, spell power. But yeah, either way, you know, we'll make it work. We got a gem mine, 1 gem a day, keeps the doctor away. I'm still a little wary of the centaurs just because they can shoot us in return. And that means they can really whittle down my guys before they can do anything. But with haste, I mean, maybe we can make it work. I could save. I mean, it's a Might and Magic game, right? We can save. Oh, they wish to join me. I think that happens if you really kind of, like, overpower them, which I didn't think was the case. But yes, I accept. So now we have 28 centaurs. That's a big boon. Nestled in a small hidden shrine is an ancient wooden altar. Upon the altar, a golden plaque bears an inscription with the secret to the ancient magical spell, Slow. Now, I don't think we know Slow. Oh, I guess we do. Slows down even the fastest enemy creature. Okay, but I could just cast Blind, and then they wouldn't be able to move. There's probably more to it. Alright, and then we get an ore mine, 2 ore per day. We're on day 6. So, you know, we don't have to be back in town, by the way, to actually build stuff and recruit, so we should be building more. Let's grab... Actually, I don't know if I want to waste money on pikemen. You can only have 5 units in your army, you know? We could probably get a second hero at some point, but the map's pretty small that we don't have to. It's more useful when you really want to quickly, you know, spread out in multiple directions, but I don't think we need that. We want to consolidate into a doom ball. So I guess we'll just wait. I can't afford the jousting arena. Because we have to... Oh, we have to get the blacksmith. Okay, well then we'll just get the fucking blacksmith. And we'll grab some pikemen just because. Okay, and then we want to go right back in there and make sure we get the jousting arena. Because we want to replenish this tomorrow. So we only get 3 cavalry, not a high number. Alright, here we're attacking the centaurs. So we want to get our boys in there pretty quick. So I'm going to haste the peasants. Questionable decision for sure. But that allows him to immediately move all the way across and kill. Yeah, so they're gunning for my archers, but they're pretty weak. Again, I imagine my defense skills coming into play there. Okay. Boom. Alright, we lost 3 archers, but it's not too bad. And we gained a level, knowledge +1. A little leprechaun! Our second leprechaun dances gleefully around a magic sack. Seeing you approach, he stops in mid-stride. The little man screams and stamps his foot ferociously, vanishing into thin air. Remembering the old leprechaun saying, finders keepers, you grab the sack and leave. Okay, endless sack of gold. It's an additional 1,000 gold every day. Well, hot Skippy. Yeah, we already built, I think. Okay. Well, let's go after the fairies. So these can fly. These are sprites, so they can fly. Their speed is normal. But I think they can fly across the map. Yeah, they sure can. Max damage, get fucked. Boom! Yeah, so obviously the enemy AI strongly prioritizing the archers. Because ranged is pretty powerful. Now you can see that our archers can't shoot actually when they have a melee target, so they have to do this stab, which I don't think is as good. But this is just fucking mop-up duty. 3 more archers. And it's a bummer, because you really want a high number of ranged units in a stack, so they can just snipe anything. All right, it's Week of the Badger. So now we go through, and we definitely want as many archers as we can get. And ideally, we get as many cavalry as we can get. We're out of money, but, you know, those guys, the rest will be waiting. It's fine. All right, so these guys are going to be pretty high movement, pretty high speed, fast, but they're low health, and they don't do a whole lot of damage. Low defense. Although the attack skill is pretty high, actually. Except, yeah, I mean, centaurs, they might fuck centaurs up pretty good. Now you see there's terrain on the field. That completely blocks all movement. Even just a stump. Much like King's Bounty. King's Bounty, you really, movement was, I noticed immediately, it was a big restriction. You can't move through your own people. You can't move through any sort of terrain. So you really have to, like, coordinate your melee people to be not in the way. Damn. Yeah, I didn't think they could move that far, but okay. Two centaurs dead. So yeah, you can see I can't move through the centaurs, but I can stab diagonally here. Dead. Skip. Dead. Okay. Could be worse. Do we want to take the gold? Yeah, let's take the gold at this point. We got a lot of... We want to get paladins online, so... do that. Okay. And we want to get more swordsmen. So to get the cathedral, 20 crystals are required. That's fairly hefty. And 5,000 gold. Not going to be easy. There's no marketplace in Heroes of Might and Magic 1, I guess. So you can't... you can't exchange one resource for another. And we must continue our conquests. Gargoyles. They can also fly. And they're pretty, you know... We're losing archers. Oh, nice. Boom. Yeah, this is a tougher fight, for sure. Do we want to use some sort of spell here? Protection on our archers? Just to prevent them from dying off? Nice. Problem solved. Alright, that was a bit bloodier. 8 archers and 9 centaurs. A lot of range. You tentatively approach the burial ground of ancient warriors. Do you want to search the graves? Yeah. Okay. And so we have ghosts. 20 hit points each. There's 3 to each stack. 4 to 6 damage. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. And I think they might be able to fly. So, I guess let's blind one of them. And they sure can fly. Boy, they're really going after the centaurs. And if the centaurs die off, it's not the end of the world. Like, because we only have 5 slots, and we want to get in our higher end units anyways. So it's not the end of the world. Oh, there's actually 8 to these stacks. Holy shit. Okay, this fight, way too tough. Who would have thought? Yeah, we're gonna get wiped out here. I think they actually... Yeah, I think they steal... Any that they kill become ghosts. So, yeah, that bumped up to 65. Okay, so your option at that point, you either load your save, or you recruit a new hero. And we start with, like, a level 1 hero, basically. So we can get Urgon the Barbarian, who's going to come in with units that we can't actually make. Or Luna the Sorceress, who's going to come in with stuff we can't make. So we saved quite a while ago. Oh, we have an autosave. When is that from? Oh, all right, perfect. We just have to redo this gargoyle fight. And since they go immediately, you know, all of them get to go. So I can't actually cast a spell until it's one of my turns. Would have been nice to get protection on the archer. Even though I think it's only for like one thing. But we'll put it on him there just to be sure. God, that was... He was protected. We still lost 2 archers. I mean, maybe it just affects his defense skill or something. It's hard to say. Hey, but hey, an autosave. I mean, who would have thought? That's pretty handy. Get fucked. Alright, similar result to last time. But here, this is important for us. Crystals and a crystal mine. And the anti-magic spell. Alright, so yeah, the ghosts can pretty much just fuck off. We have no interest in that. And at this point, it's kind of just waiting until we can... Oh, he apparently got a second castle and a second hero already. Huh. Okay, so we want to get cavalry in. We got archers, more swordsmen, more peasants. And then, yeah, that last slot's going to paladins once we get them. So, we could start getting a second lord, but there's not really that big of enemy variety, or creature variety. So really, I just kind of want to stack it all on one guy. At this point, we could go fight the griffins and keep moving and keep moving and keep moving, or we wait here until we get paladins, and then stick with that. I guess we're gonna go for... I wish I had it right now, because it's about to go to next week, but we'll wait here. Okay. So now we want to get peasants, archers, swordsmen, And cavalry. Anything that you leave sitting here, you know, in your town like that on the top bar, that's going to be the garrison if it's ever attacked. So generally it is smart to leave, you know, a decent force in your main castle. But we're going all in, baby. I guess I could throw more pikemen in. I think we're getting, what, 2 crystals a day? Based on the crystal mine. So, do we want to sit here and wait? Yeah. Paladins are good. Oh, maybe it's like 1 a day, actually. Oh, boy. Fuck, I'm 1 off. Damn it! This is a misplay. This is all a misplay. Oh no, we're good. Perfect. Okay, so there we go. We got that. Although I probably can't. Oh no, I can. Good. We got 2. Perfect. Let's do something like that. Okay, and then we're gonna wait. So now it's month 2. And now we can get the whole shebang again. And now we've got a nice little army. 37 archers, 6 paladins, 18 cavalry. This is the stuff. All right, so paladins, 10 to 20 damage each and 50 hit points with fast speed, great morale, good luck. Yeah. Yeah. So if I hasted him, he could just go end one. So I don't have haste available, apparently. I mean, this is not going to be a surprise to anybody. The Griffins are just going to fly in and... I should have boxed in the archer instead of trying to move forward. I should have figured that. Alright, so we lost 7 archers. Bit of a bummer. We could have avoided that. Fairy ring. And here we have a town. Not a castle, it's a town. Get fucked. Is my archer gonna go before his, is the question. No, that's such bullshit. Oh yeah, get fucked. Boom. 18 archers, done. Okay, we lost 4. Alright, so here is the second one. So this is not, it does not have a castle. But we can build one. Okay, there you go. So for 5,000 bucks, improves town defense and starts giving us income. And then we can build up the same thing, and then we can get twice as many. Good shit. So we, of course, want to... Look at that, 68 archers. 48... Yeah, okay, yeah. Because you know, this has all been stacking. Nobody has accessed this town, so it just builds up week after week. So, we want to get as many archers. 74 archers now. That's gonna hurt. So now we have 2 castles. And there is the guy. He's got lots of pikemen, pack of gargoyles, and then several centaurs, griffin, and hydras. Followed by a, sort of a similar army. Can we do it? Have confidence. What do we got for spells? Let's Let's blind the gargoyles. It's acceptable, I think. The centaurs are actually not that much of a threat. There's only 7 of them. We want to go after big, painful stuff. Hydras are fairly painful, but I think that's the biggest pack, so we want to deal with that. Ooh, that's bad. Oh, no, did not manage to take one down. Okay. So the pikemen have been effectively neutralized now. There's 5 of them. Okay, the enemy has fled. He retreated so that he could actually have some survivors. So we get a bunch of XP, another attack skill, and we'll go right for this other guy. Now here he's got 35 centaurs, a bit more of a threat. And he's casting some bullshit on my paladin. Don't know what that spell is. I can't. I don't know. I don't know any spell. Boom, Hydra's done. 4 archers gone. It's a bummer, but it's not too bad. Easy. 3 more. Two more. 9 archers. But we dealt... we beat both of his lords. I assume he doesn't have 3. That would be kind of dumb. We want a lot of gold now because we got 2 castles to furnish. Yeah, I don't care about pikemen. And I think we recruited everything else, so we're good for this week. Okay. How many does he have? What the fuck? Why would you get this many? He fled immediately. What the fuck? I'm not familiar with this strat. Is he just like throwing bodies at the problem? Okay, tomorrow's a new week. He just fucking sidesteps me, like the audacity. And he just, where is he getting all these? Ah! Is this a strat? I mean, what happens when you flee? Do you lose the units, or does he just keep, like, recycling all these things? Here he didn't retreat, so I don't know what he's doing. Kablam! 798 damage. Yeah, I don't know what his game is. So we're just gonna recruit shit. I could have been building up this place as well, but... Sure. Just doesn't stop. He just doesn't stop. I feel like just going to kick his ass at this point. I'm gonna kick his ass. I mean, I'm just farming XP off of him. I don't get it. Didn't I set him to smart? Is this smart? Am I dumb? Maybe I am the dumb. Yeah, I hope you're not sick of this sound and going in and doing this. Okay, he's literally just pumping out units. Well, look at this. Okay, so this is an actual castle battle. We have our little siege engine, which is going to damage walls randomly. And we can't get in, you know, until we break down a wall. But we can shoot. Yeah, great. So there you go. That's what he left behind. And so now we got his place, which you can see is a whole different town, city. So here you can recruit centaurs, gargoyles, minotaurs, griffins, hydras. Hydras are, you know, his big unit, I believe. Oh, no, dragons are his big unit. Damn, if I could get a bunch of dragons in there. Fuck it, dude. I'll help you out. I'll get some dragons. This is how it's done. I might want to recruit a second hero at this point. Yeah, let's get this Robin Hood Nightman. Okay, just to, like, block him from easily taking my shit. Yeah, let's wait. See, I knew that's exactly what he was gonna do. That hurt. Okay, fled. Well, good thing I did it, because he... actually, he would have probably struggled to take my castle. I didn't really need the extra lord. I just want to make sure... Fuck. Okay, get rid of the centaurs. I want to make sure we always have a lot of archers. And I think we're good on that. He just fucking walked in and took it. He fucking did. And now I have to besiege my own shit. God damn it. Why wasn't I in the castle? I didn't expect this guy to have like 30 heroes. Fuck. Is that the strat in Heroes of Might and Magic? Is this why I was never good? That sucks. Yeah, so I lost this castle. Fortunately, there wasn't really anything to it. It's not built up at all. But he's... Nah, I mean, he'll struggle to take back my castle. My main one. Okay. Should I work that way though? Okay, well, 3 more dragons. Yeah. Yeah, you're dead, bro. You're dead. Okay. So I'll snag this. So if I lose that other castle, I basically gave him the ability to make dragons. But, you know, it's worth it to have some of my own. Yeah, okay. Hey, he's got like one of every lord. Ooh. Okay, so this one has trolls, which can throw rocks. And he's got the ogres. You know, there's some big boys. Of course. Oh, I didn't even know I could do that. God damn. Easy. Okay, this is like his main army, or I mean, it feels like it. 37 wolves, 21 griffins, 16 trolls. Fuck. Yep. So that was a massive lightning bolt. Troll is gonna kind of suck. Yep, 11 archers gone. Fuck me, those lightning bolts. Ow! Yeah, spells are powerful if you have like a spellcaster lord. Very painful to just snipe. It's kind of like it's kind of like Wrath of the Righteous, you know, where it has those crusade battles. Obviously very similar to Heroes of Might and Magic. Hey, nice. Fuck. All my archers! No! There's just such a prime target. There you go, all my archers gone. Man, oh man, lost all my paladins, all my archers. Pretty bullshit. not that one. This one. Fuck. If I leave for any reason, he's just gonna punish me and take over my shit again. And these fucking lightning bolts that he has! I mean, clearly I just don't understand how to play Heroes of Might and Magic. Because it seems like he's winning, and he just throws hundreds of units my way and abandons them, and then just has more, and I don't get how it works. So there's that. Alright, new week. Okay. You know, gotta build it back up. Do I want to waste money on a garrison that he's probably just gonna steamroll? And then I lose it all? Not really? Yeah, because he just, yeah. What a fuck. Ah, and then he fucking recruited the paladins? What? I mean, I guess I did the same thing to him with the dragon. Still. Nice. Those are my paladins, god damn it. Now they're dead. It's all your fault. Like, I'm just sort of like constantly reclaiming what I had. It's the whole story of the game here. And then he can just walk around me? What the fuck? Where does he get all these units? He just has a never-ending supply of them. God, this is insane. Yeah, I don't get how to play, I guess. I mean, clearly I took too long and I wasted too much time at the start. But you know, I thought the Griffins were supposed to be like my assistants in this battle. But really they were a hindrance. They kept me from getting all this stuff and progressing. Whereas he was just running wild out here. Like, it's just, He can just do anything he wants. He's unstoppable. He has unlimited units at all times. I mean, I'm basically just playing to lose at this point. There's just nothing I can do. I can't ever leave, you know, because he'll immediately just take over all my shit. I could set up a garrison, I guess. Maybe prevent him from taking stuff. Okay, I mean, if I just recruit everything here, just recruit it all, and see, you know, see what he can do. Maybe he won't be able to get in. We got money, just build up a garrison, don't wait on it, get it all out there. It's not much. And then I'll try and bum rush his fucking base. There, we're sending him scared. Sending him packing. Now we're talking. This is probably longer than I wanted to spend on this game, and we just wanted to take a look at it. But now I'm determined. As all my archers continue to die. Those dragons were a damn good choice on my part. Okay, he just retook it immediately. Artifact. The Ballista of Quickness for the small price of 2,000 gold. I took it. No, I don't want to search anything. Let your catapult fire twice per combat round. Well, that's kind of handy. Except now I'm in the middle of nowhere. And I'm fucked. Okay, he's specifically avoiding me. He doesn't think he can take my, He doesn't think he can take my garrison. That's the thing. Like, I have to wipe him out entirely. I'm gonna have to get other lords. There's no way I'm gonna wipe him out when he can just so easily regain control of stuff. Well, that was useful. God damn it, man. All my archers till the end of days. Okay, now if I eliminate him here, and then I just work my way south and west, theoretically, we can just cleanse him. That's the thought. But remember that he can just walk past me, so we gotta really lure him in here. Okay, good. Perfect. We can do this. We are more powerful than he is. I can't believe I just did that. I feel like fucking loading my autosave. I can't believe there's friendly fire. It's gonna autosave from right before then. Oh, okay, Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. I know. I'm in it to win it, man. I gotta do it. This is like one of the easiest situations that we could possibly have in a Heroes of Might and Magic game. We can do this. Okay, just don't attack like that. Oh god, don't hit the swordsman though. Okay, we're good. Right, perfect. Wow, that is very optimistic on his part, I think. Okay. Okay, that helps. And then yeah, that'll help. Oh, that's pretty big. Okay, that was unexpected. It's not good. Yeah, I'm kind of dead in the water here. I don't think he could beat me, but he might be. That lightning bolt or whatever has been a big problem. Okay, he might win. I can't believe that. Cyclops are insane. Holy shit. I think he's gonna win. I don't think I can even harm him, really. He's got so many spells. Oh, man. Okay, it's not the end of the world, because I'm on my way there now. And he doesn't have much. I mean, how much could he have, unless he recruited everything? Yeah, that was the end of that. He immediately recruited a hero. Okay, he doesn't have anything. But goddamn, he's a slippery fuck! I hate this! He just recruits 50 heroes. This isn't how I understand to play Heroes of Might and Magic. But I guess that's why it's called Heroes of Might and Magic. You're meant to have many. So here's where we... Yeah, it's a tricky thing, because he's got a guy over there. I don't know if I'll have time to go north. He's probably gonna, like, double back. Yep, he doubled right back, but he didn't get it. He didn't quite get there. Thank God. Okay, so now... we still have a conundrum, because he will pop past me, so I have to sit here. I really should try and get a second hero. Let's, yeah, let's get all this. And then let's get another hero. Yeah, I mean, I can't really use any of this stuff. Okay, and then he's gonna move out. Okay, so this is the shit that we need to curtail. So I figured this was the more dangerous pack. We'll see. Nice. Fuck you. Man, if I could just reach that with that guy, that would have been so good. Okay, yeah, well, we can do this. We got plenty. We got paladins. He's just gonna... There, perfect. Okay, excellent. Now, you need to just keep heading north and deal with that other one. He's already building up, but put a stop to it. We can do this. That hero, that was the saving grace. Yes. 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 All right, just bunker up here. Get a bunch of dudes. We're gonna do it. We're gonna be victorious. Yes. That slimy bitch. I'm not falling for it. Okay. 4 archers gone. Slow ass catapult animation that we have to see twice now. Great. Okay, we got it. Good. And now this guy has to win this battle, which should be easy. Christ on a bike, man. Those lightning bolts are brutal. I clearly forgot how good magic can be. I mean, maybe it's better to just be a magic user. But I don't know. I mean, attack and defense bonuses are pretty solid. I think. We're winning. Defender Helm of Protection, Witch's Brooch of Magic. Yellow player's been vanquished. Oh my god! There you go. That's, Mangg. Yeah, ranked 8th. Damn you, Lord Kilburn. Damn you! Okay. Well, that's Heroes of Might and Magic 1. Very charming. Absolutely very charming. Again, I just kind of love the color palette and everything, and the simplistic art style, and yeah, it's just 90s. That nostalgia. I don't know. It's just I'm more nostalgic for this game than Heroes of Might and Magic 3, despite playing way more of 3. There's just something so cozy and charming about this one. But from a game standpoint, yeah, it's pretty basic. There's a lot of room for improvement here. It's really just kind of a relic that you look at and be like, oh, isn't that cool? But there's a reason that basically everyone plays like Heroes of Might and Magic 3. But yeah, it's fun to go back to it and look at all those fun little sprites. But we got to move on to bigger and better things. So next time we'll be looking at Heroes of Might and Magic 2, which came out the following year. So that's going to be an important thought to keep in mind. It came out 1 year later. For now, though, my name is Mangg. The game you have been watching has been Heroes of Might and Magic. And I'll see you fine folks in Heroes of Might and Magic 2.